I think we're good. Hey everybody, Josh Brown here, managing editor with Carmel Magazine, hanging out today with Sun King co-founder Clay Robinson. Clay, thanks for taking some time to join us.
Josh, thanks for coming to see us.
So, if you don't know, you should by now. We're hanging out at Sun King Spirits, a brand new distillery. Sun King's brought this concept here to Carmel. 2 stories, it's huge, it looks great. Just opened Monday, so talk to us a little bit about this concept and how you guys came up with it and what it's been like so far.
So obviously 9 years ago we started our brewery, my partner Dave and I. We really just wanted to work for ourselves. We wanted to make great beer, and we saw a need in the marketplace for making and distributing beer in and around the greater Indianapolis area. That went really well, better than expected. So over the
pretty
years,
well.
So over the years we've continued to kind of grow and look at some new various opportunities. We've got our tap room in Fishers. We opened a few years ago, and another version of that coming up in the next year that's bigger and better and a lot more like this place is. And
with the yard,
yeah,
right?
With the yard in Fishers. And so this is it's another part of the evolution of Sun King as we grow. Justin Moffitt and the Old Town Design Group, located here in Carmel, has been instrumental in Mayor Brainerd's vision, or taking Mayor Brainerd's vision of connecting the Center for Performing Arts and that area with Main Street Carmel and the area between it. So this kind of redevelopment idea has been getting kicked around for a number of years. I think the first conversation we ever had about this being a possibility was probably 5 years ago.
Okay.
So it's been a really long project in the making. And we get along with Justin and the Old Town folks really well, and we stayed in touch and talked back and forth, and it was exciting for us to get to come to Carmel to be a part of a redevelopment opportunity. The green spaces that are going to surround us right now, we're in a bit of a construction zone, and there's a lot of dirt flying, but inside of the next year that's all going to be these beautiful green spaces and the Monon Greenway and all of those things. So there are a lot of aspects of this project that were really exciting, but one of the things that was most exciting about it was the ability to branch out from just brewing beer to actually crafting our own artisan spirits.
Right.
So that actually 5 years ago we helped change the law. In Indiana it used to be illegal to own a brewery and a distillery, and so 5 years ago my father, who was the president of the company at the time, lobbied with Nick Floyd from Three Floyds and Ted Huber from Starlight in Huber Wineries down in southern Indiana, and worked really hard to make it possible for this to even happen. So
right.
It's been a long time going. The design and the creative aspects behind it are largely part of conversations that Dave and I have had. We're fortunate enough to get to travel, so there's some really cool concepts like this west, but there's nothing like this in the state of Indiana at all. It's a 15,000 square foot facility. About 1,500 square feet is dedicated to actual production of spirits. There's some back of the house space, but the main space is a food hall, and by that I mean it's an open seating concept. You come in, you get in where you fit in, you grab a seat. We've got servers who'll take your drink orders, and then right now we have 3, but by August we'll have our 4th, which is a burger spot that's coming soon. But we have Oka, which is sandwiches, charcuterie, sausages, pretzels and cheese.
Right.
All that's a concept by Goose the Market. Smoking Goose, who's a local company that's been really great and has a similar history and growth track as Sun King. We've got La Margarita, which is a Mexican restaurant that's main locations in Fountain Square, but does incredible Mexican food, and they brought their concept here to Carmel with us. And behind me over here is Pie, which is a wood-fired pizza, and Lawrence and the people at Pie have operated a food truck really, really well, and this is their first brick and mortar location. So between pizza, tacos, sandwiches, and charcuterie, and eventually burgers, you have the opportunity to come in, you go to the food vendors and interact directly with them, you order at the vendors, they'll let you know when your food is ready, and you sit down and we take care of drinks. And we really just wanted to create a really nice environment where people can come in, they can hang out, they can bring their family, they can meet their friends, they can have drinks, they can enjoy some food, and eventually enjoy the green space outside and being right off the Monon here in Carmel.
Yeah. And the food concept's really cool because it's almost like a food truck concept, but inside. You're not standing out in the hot and with those long lines, and you're inside and hanging out.
Thankfully, particularly in this period of Indiana's weather. So, and that was kind of the thing. I mean, each of the food spaces occupies a space that is similar in size to a food truck, and so that's why we go with food hall. If nothing else, it resonates. I mean, it's really like a very upscale food court. We've got artisan vendors. It's a great opportunity for us. One of the things, our entrepreneurial spirit at Sun King, we love to collaborate. We love to work with other local businesses. So this has given us an opportunity to showcase some other really great local businesses and bring new ideas and a new concept to life in Carmel.
Yeah. Well, everyone knows Sun King beers, Cream Ale, WeMac. it's huge around here, of course. But being spirits, like you mentioned with the drinks, you're kind of jumping into a new realm with some cocktail creations. We've got some in front of us here. Tell us a little bit about these drink ideas that you guys have come up with.
Well, the ones that we have in front of us right now, you have the orange Dreamsicle, which is actually Sunlight Cream Ale. As part of the base, there's some ice cream in it, and there's some Hotel Tango limoncello in it.
That's really good.
It's made to, it's a boozy, slushy drink. We have a slushy program, so there's always 3 slushies. One's non-alcoholic, but you could add liquor to it.
Perfect for this time of the year with the weather.
Totally. So, and then I have the Huckleosaurus Rex, which is made with a collaboration gin that we made with Hotel Tango, some huckleberry syrup, Circle City kombucha with a little basil leaf. It's just really nice, refreshing. All our drinks right now are refreshing. But I guess the basis of it that I think people don't really understand when it comes to spirits or crafting alcohol is that in order to make any spirit, it first has to be fermented. So all distilled spirits start as beer or wine. So for us, we're already going halfway there, and the opportunity to take our creative and flex our creative muscle and take it to the next level and do more. So we're going to start off by doing a bourbon in our first week of runs. The distillery is not currently operated. Our equipment's being built in Idaho. I just went and checked it out last week. So by early August, we should be up and running on the distilling side. And in lieu of that, we did collaborations with Hotel Tango, Eighth Day Distillery, Cardinal Spirits out of Bloomington, and Copper and Kings out of Louisville. So we got together with other producers, came up with recipes, and did projects so that we would have things that have our name on them. But when we get down to it, we'll fire up our still. We're going to do bourbon. We're going to put it away and forget about it for 4 years. We're going to do rum. We're going to do gin. We're going to do a white whiskey. We're going to do seasonal botanical gins and dry hop gins, and really just kind of play with things. You know, the idea behind the spirit side for us is it's a fun thing that we get to do. Sun King has grown really, really fast on the beer side, and our beer is lots of places. This is really about creating spirits. We'll sell the sizing is made to sell drinks over the bar here. Eventually our Fisher's location and the new one at the Yard will have a 3-way license, and we might have one downtown, but we want to sell our spirits on site. We want to share. We'll sell our spirits to go. You can buy beer to go. You can buy spirits to go. We're going to have mixers so that if you find something that you particularly like, you can make that at home.
Awesome. Well, it's a cool concept. The drink's great. So, guys, when you come out, definitely try some of the new spirits they've got here. Let's talk a little bit about the facility. 15,000 square feet, obviously. It's huge. We're on the 2nd floor right now. You've got the Rooftop Bar as well. So talk a little bit about that, because I believe you guys are the first rooftop bar around here, right?
Awesome. I believe that you're right as well. So it's 2 levels. Both levels have their own bar, and so there's a bar area. There's a large bar area downstairs. It's 21 plus. Small bar area upstairs, 21 plus. But everywhere else in the place is family friendly. And as you kind of cruise through and outside, we've got this beautiful patio that will have space for, I think, 75 plus people once we get all the seating in for it. So it's a really big patio. It's going to overlook the green space. It overlooks the Monon. It sits and faces south and west, and it's just a really nice spot. Not during the day right now, but in the evenings as it cools down, and through the rest of the parts of Indiana's fall and spring where it's really nice outside. But just a really great, nice, open outdoor feel. I mean, the whole space has lots of windows, lots of natural light. It's a really open feel concept, and you know, we want people to come in. We want people to experience Sun King and what we have to offer. We want people to fall in love with us, and then we actually want people to come back and visit us. But as much, we want people to love us and go out to the other local bars and restaurants and support Sun King and support local businesses. And we're really trying to raise the profile of Sun King here and continue to elevate what we do and share what we do with more people.
Well, I think this is a great start. I mean, the facility looks awesome. Talk a little bit. Obviously, you guys opened Monday. It's kind of the grand opening here. 4th of July week. You were talking about how slammed you guys were yesterday. Talk a little bit about why you guys chose Carmel, and on the flip side of that, what's been the community response to the Carmel right now?
So my partner Dave lives in Carmel, so he's a Carmel resident. He's lived here for a long time, and when looking to expand out, our first outpost was Fisher's, and Fisher's has a great mayor that has a really great entrepreneurial vision, and likewise, when we started looking out at other places to work with, we had the opportunity with Old Town Design for this project. Mayor Brainerd also has a really great vision for what he wanted to see Carmel. I mean, he's been at it for 13 years now, I believe, and it's really awesome to be in a community that's had a leader that's been at the forefront and that continues to push and try to grow and develop develop. And I grew up around Indianapolis, and Carmel was a pretty sleepy community 20 years ago, where lots of houses, but nothing super city center like.
Right.
So with the arts and design and the city center and now the Midtown project, Carmel is a really exciting community, and there's so much going on. So we were excited to be a part of Mayor Brainer's vision. I know my partner Dave was excited to have something Sun King close to him. I live downtown, so I walk to work at the main facility downtown. So this is in Dave's neighborhood, and there's a lot of great people up in Carmel, and it continues to grow. So the response has been tremendous. Allied Solutions, the tech company right next to us, I met their founder last week, and they said everyone is super excited about us being here and being right outside their front door. I've been here 2 of the 3 days that we've been open so far, actually washing dishes behind the bar and having an opportunity just to interact with people on a base level. I'd say most of them didn't know that I founded or owned the place. They're just, hey, what's going on? And I got to talk to people about our collaborative spirits and about our vision for this place and what we're doing, and everyone is really excited about it. We've had great responses and feels incredibly welcome. The mayor's been here a couple times. He was here this morning to say hi. So
awesome. Well, great. Well, there you have it, guys. That's kind of the scoop on Sun King Spirits.
Come see us.
They're open. They open. Give everybody the hours.
So we are open at 11 a.m. every day. Throughout the week, we close at 10, and on Friday and Saturday, we close at 11. Right. So we're here for you. We got lunch, we got dinner, we got afternoon hangouts, we got drinks, we got a dog-friendly patio on the first floor, we got a rooftop patio on the second floor.
Family-friendly, obviously, like you said.
Family-friendly all around. So
bring the family out, get a drink, try the creamsicle I had. It's fantastic. And grab some food while you're here too. And if you see Clay, say hello. So thanks for joining us, and look out for this story soon. See you guys.
Thanks, Josh.